Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Now at the plate, Gary
leading off tonight for Seattle.
He'll get us started in this one
fielder,
under the lights.
Number 94.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe. Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down in 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run, and good for him. David Lee has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting third.
Stepping in now,
baseman,
number three. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
now. Batting fourth.
In now, number
First
30.
baseman, number 30.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
3 runs already home here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Michael Lee.
Into the box now. Michael Lee comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 3. The Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bartolo Colon, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game two and won game one on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Down the third baseline. And he's retired here, one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Here's George Springer. He went deep last night twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Lee is right there. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cologne sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He went deep in the contest last night.
Carlos Ruiz.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's really mixing them up nice. Slider away and then comes back with a 2-seamer in. Those balls are moving in opposite directions, and you're giving the hitter opposite things to look for.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting fifth.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Carlos Beltran. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, hitless in 3 at-bats. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin is under it. And the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? David Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Correa is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here is strike 3 called, and I think that's a Cy Young winner's benefit of the doubt for Colon on that one.
Wow. Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lee into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 30 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Carlos Ruiz is on deck. 3-1. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. 5 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Has a look, now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leonis
Coming to the
Martin.
plate now, Leonis Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Astros nothing. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Altuve.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Evan Gattis now standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw back to first by Colon, and the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
What a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, 2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck
15,
out, and we're only in the
designated hitter,
2nd game of this series.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The batter, number
Here's Carlos
one,
Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Now it's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To short. Lee gloves it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now to the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Colon into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Ruiz has a play. And that retires the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the M's 5 and the Astros 2. Ready now, Gary Cox. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gary Cox has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, David Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chris Davinsky
please.
is going to take over
Now
here in
pitching
inning
for the
number
Astros,
5, so it'll be a bullpen
number
game from
47,
here on out.
Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Ready once again, number 30. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready on 1-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 out and a runner on third. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Three and one, here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Aoki going back into the Crawford boxes and gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box,
Designated
Michael
hitter,
Lee.
Michael Lee.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Two 2-0, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And as a pitcher,
The left
that's
fielder, number
always tough. Looked like he
23.
got a bad break on some of
Nelson
those calls, but
Cruz.
he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. In to score the runner from second. And the second run will score as well.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Here's Leonis Martin. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Cabrera is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 10 and the Astros 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Nori Aoki will be next. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Next pitch, number 72 for Cologne here tonight. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Cologne sets his sights on his way with the 3-2. Here's a pitch popped straight up. Playable behind the plate for Ruiz. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Cox, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. A tag for 1. Ready for another chance. Number 3. He went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 30.
Striding in once again, number 30. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out with the man at first. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. 1 left for Seattle, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's George Springer. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Line towards center field. Martin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Jose Altuve. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Evan Gattis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Beltran, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he pops him up back behind second base. Lee will put this one away and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Robinson Cano will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
1-1. Here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That's in there. And it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Carlos Correa.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Colon ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Colon gets the sign. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Tony Sipp comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Cruz.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's Leonis Martin as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A runner at first with no outs here. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Gary Cox will be next. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. In the air now, out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Reddick coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in to try it again, number 30. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 12 and the Astros 2. So striding forward now, Yulieski Gurriel. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 out, nobody on. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's George Springer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Cologne's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Settling in now, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. First pitch on its way. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball way inside.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Runner at second here with one man out. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Nelson Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. A high fastball is in there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aoki is under it. And that retires the side. Mariners leave 1, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Casey Fiend comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Casey Fiend.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And the pitch. Pops this one up. Number 3 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against them.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this for 10. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lead by Beltran, and now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was.
2-2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Seattle Mariners get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Bartolo Colon gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Dallas Keuchel allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Bartolo Colon. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.